Hello, Andrew Spannaus here with a brief look at the U.S. presidential elections 2020 for the Aspen Institute, Italy. The votes are still being counted. We're 2 days in. Joe Biden has multiple paths to victory, while Donald Trump has fewer paths. He has some possibilities. He's holding on, also hopes to contest in court. But it looks like Biden is closing in on winning the White House. The first thing that stands out is certainly that this was not a blue wave. Democrats are not winning the Senate, adding to their House majority, and Joe Biden is winning the popular vote by 2.5% to 3%, which is a far cry from the 7% to 8% we've seen in the polling averages. Why is this important? Well, it means that the media, political analysts, and experts are not doing a very good job of recognizing sentiment in the country. Today, as in 2016, there are a lot of people who, despite the way Donald Trump talks, despite the way he governs now, think that it's necessary to have someone there who will shake up the system and stick it to the establishment. This needs to be recognized, and I think there needs to be a debate, more of a debate and discussion on the content. This campaign had little content. Joe Biden presented himself as not Trump, and many people may like that, but just saying I'm not that other guy, he's incompetent, is different than talking about globalization, industrial policy, trade policy, whether we're going to go into more foreign wars, the kind of issues that obviously a lot of people in the United States care about and want to see their politicians change. How different is it than 2016? Well, Donald Trump raised his vote share. He did better, and few people expected that. So I think the process that began 4 to 5 years ago is still underway. We now have major changes in policy, some of them thanks to Donald Trump, some of them broader, which are going to have to be taken forward by the institutions, no matter who ends up as the winner of this election. The threat to go to the courts is there. The Republicans are filing multiple lawsuits. I think that so far what Donald Trump has seen, that he's not getting much support on that. He immediately said that he won the election. Republicans and the media, also even friendly media, did not support him on that, and if there is no strong legal basis, I do not think that this will drag out for a long time. The hope has to be that it does not end up being decided by the Supreme Court, especially the way that a new justice was just confirmed right before the election. It must be decided by counting the votes. Now, the institutions are going to be facing a difficult situation, and this is one of the big outcomes of this election, if Biden is elected, is that he will have a Republican Senate, and therefore the extremes, or so-called extremes, that is progressive impulses on the left, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, who had some input into the Democratic platform, and the so-called right-wing populist impulses of Donald Trump will no longer be there. So that means that Joe Biden is not going to be a new Franklin Roosevelt. He's going to have a very hard time pushing large spending bills, infrastructure, social policy, health care, the way he talked about in the election campaign with massive price tags. The progressives are going to be sidelined somewhat because Biden has to deal with the Republicans. On the other side, the Republican Party will no longer be constrained by the populist impulses of Donald Trump. And that means a return, as we've already seen in recent months, to worries about the deficit and the debt, and not increasing spending and government intervention. In the long term, this can have a negative effect because the desire in the population for more effective government policy is not going to be met. Now, there are big issues which the institutions agree on. China, there is a new direction in trade policy, but the coming period will be challenging because of the outcome of this election.